Greetings, my friends. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. What does that even mean? What am I doing? Well, I'm actually memorising 10,000 digits of pi to actually store the full 10,000 digits in my tiny head. And today we're on to day 22, which means we're up to 2,101 to 2,200, and it currently, although I'll explain in a second what's going on with this. Currently I'm up to 4,800 or 4,900 that I've memorised, but I was going over some last night when I went to bed, and there's definitely some batches a bit later on of the hundreds, because I do them in hundreds, that aren't, let's just say they're not in the head as well as they should be. But I'm not too concerned. It's basically, I think my strategy for learning these numbers just needs a little bit tweaking. And again, sometimes I lose a few days from the market of the weekend. I'm doing other things, so it's just made us realise again that I have to give this commitment each day to bedding these numbers in my head, because you put the work in by memorising them, by creating the journey, placing your 5 digits on each stop, and then so you get it in your head. But there is a process of actually getting long-term retention into the brain, and I've done that with a lot of the pi digits. I would say close to up to say 3,000, and then beyond that, I'm not 100% sure where it actually is, but I think it's pretty decent. But when I was into the 4,000 digits yesterday, it was even though when I was like forgetting what the digits were or the stations where they were, because I'm just walking through it randomly. There could be a lamppost or a bin or whatever, so the clarity is not there. But because I've already gone over them and I've bedded them in my head, when I go through them again, the muscle's already there, so it just needs that little bit of strengthening. But I realise going forward that I need to, kind of take it a bit more seriously. And I mean, I am taking it seriously, but what I mean is that I need to go review 500 digits a day to keep going, if you know what I mean. So I'm not having to redo the work, so the work's just, so once I've learned something, again, go through it maybe 2 or 3 times on that day, and then the next day, and then I'm constantly trying to review the ones behind as well. So I need to find the strategy for doing this. Anyhow, this is all, again, this is new to me in a way, trying to retain this many digits in my head. I've never done it before, so it's all a learning curve. But again, I've still got the real issues with my forearms. I don't actually know what the issue is. Because I can grip, I can pull, but it's just painful when if I'm like say pushing like this. It's like strain like down here. So I'm doing all the stretchings and I'm using the little ball things to try and rub them out, but it's still painful. And again, hopefully it's not going to stop us from doing these things. I was saying to my son yesterday, I could just like tie hooks around my hands and just kind of pull myself up like that without having to grip if I need to. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. But I might be changing where I grip on here, depending which one actually is putting more strain on. The twisting might put more strain on, so we'll worry about that. Anyway, let's get on with the digits. I've got painting to do. I've got lots of memory retention to do. So let's just get on with it, yeah, sure. Okay, right then. Whew. Let us begin, my friends. Let us begin. Again, as always, I'm just cementing where I'm starting on my journey method, obviously, which is leading off from where yesterday was. And currently I'm in a garden, and so I've got the characters in my head, which is the 2 characters. One's the character, one's the action of the other character, and then there's an object at the end. But I'll discuss this as we're going. And if you've seen any of the other ones, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you just randomly jumped onto episode 22, then you might understand what I'm saying. So let's go. Let's start. Let's just stretch a little bit first. Okay. 4, 9, 6, 2, 5, 2, 4, 5, 1, 7. Right, okay, I'm rattling through these. Unless someone comes on the live, I'm just going to go through the full lot and then we'll take it off and then we'll have a look. 4, 9, 6, 2, 5 and what did I say? 2, 4, 5, 1, 7. Right, okay. 4, 9, 3, 9, 9, 6, 5, 1, 4, 3. Okay. 4, 9 again. 3, 9, 4, 9, 3, 9, 9, 6, 5, 1, 4, 6, 5, 1, 4, 3. Actually, just as well, that I know you won't be able to see these from that distance, so at the end, once I've done everything, I've revealed them, I'll just bring the board forward so you can see that you know, the numbers are accurate. Hopefully, hopefully they're what I have under these 2 brown bits of cardboard. Right, where am I? So I just lost my train of thought there a second. Okay. 1, 4, 2, 9, 8, 0, 9, 1, 9, 0, 0. Right. 1, 4, 2, 9, 8, 0, 9, 1, 9, 0. Okay, you might be like, what's all these numbers? I'll be patient, my friends. I shall tell you once I got to the bottom what's been going on inside the noggin. Right. See who I am? Yes. Okay. Ow. 6, 5, 9, 2, 5. I'm going to change my grip there because that seems to be putting a bit of strain on. Go to this one. Okay. 0, 9, 3, 7, 2. Okay. 0, 9. Okay, right, yeah. So 6, 5, 9, 2, 5. And 0, 9, 3, 7, 2. Okay, that's right, I think. Okay. Right. 2, 1, 6, 9, 6, 4, 6, 1, 5, 1. Okay. Right then. 2, 1, 6, 9, 6, getting smaller there, 4, 6, 1, 5, 1. Right, okay. Let's take these off. I'll see if I'm right and then we'll see what's been going on as I have a breather for a few minutes. Okay, so I'll just check the numbers are correct first, which isn't always a guarantee. Okay, yes, everything seems to be lining up. Okay, so what I did is an example of this first one. I was starting in the corner of a garden. Can't exactly remember what was there. Again, the place, I was in the corner of a garden, there might have been an object, but again, I'm not 100% sure. It could be a bench. But I know I'm there spatially in my head. And Duke Nukem, which is 4, 9, it's 4, 9 because each number is broke down into a letter. I'll quickly go through it. So 0 is O, the letter. A is 1, B is 2, 3 is C, 4 is D, 5 is E, 6 is S, 7 is G, 8 is H and N is 9. Or 9 is N, depending which way I say it. So what I did then was, so 49, D is 4 and 9 is N. So I came up with a name, a character, someone famous or someone you know, or whatever association is with you. You can maybe use objects and things, but I'm using people who have actions. So this is Duke Nukem, which I've got John Cena. If you don't know who he is, he's some wrestling guy who's pretty ripped. So I don't know if he actually played Duke Nukem or was going to, but when I did the research, his name came up and it seemed like a good image to have in my head. So I've got him there, and he's doing the action of Sean Bean from Sharp, where he's like swearing, using the B word. And then there's a big snake comes out, a big python thing, and you can either have loads of snakes or just one snake, or it doesn't have to be a snake. It could be 5 looks like a snake, or it could sound like 5, hive, dive. So you can, you could have them diving off something, or again you could have a bee, big hive with bees coming out. So again, it's your imagination, whatever comes out them, just try and exaggerate these things, try and get them to stick together. It's try and make them animated, smells, sounds, things dripping off them. Just again, these are things that I'm trying to let my mind go free a bit. Sometimes I'm a little bit rigid, and it's just like they're standing here, so we need some movement, and but initially, if there's nothing, don't force it, I guess. If nothing comes to you straight away, just try and get an image in there, and then carry on, and then go back and start, let it evolve a bit naturally. Just again, we can't force these things too much, and sometimes you won't see these things. I don't see them totally clearly. Sometimes they pop in my head quite clear, sometimes they're quite vague. Anyhow, so I've done that with all of these. I've just gone from the garden to then into the next garden. There's this big stone statue, and Bob Dylan, BD, is reading the book from Edgar Allan Poe, E.A. Edgar Allan. And then 7, I've got, in this occasion, sometimes I have a boomerang because it looks like a boomerang, and sometimes it sounds like heaven, so I just usually stick a set of angel wings on someone. So Bob Dylan is reading what's the book? I forget exactly what it's called. Where it's like nevermore, nevermore. And he's kind of gets a pair of big angel wings, and he just starts elevating himself up. That's the image in there. Again, is it perfect? I don't know. As long as there's things stick and work and you can recall them, then it's good enough. But I'm sure there's some things definitely work. Some things you have to work at, whether it's the location or the characters and the actions that are put together. These are things that by doing this every day, I can already feel my mind getting faster at learning these things. Again, I have to work on the retention and a system to get so I'm not doing all that work like I was saying and then losing the thing. So anyhow, let's get on with the next batch. Let's just see where I am first. Okay, so that's a bus stop. That's actually David Schwimmer is writing on a blackboard of Albert Einstein, and he's eating a bun. Okay, right, let's go to the next ones. Okay, so 5, 7, 0, 9, 8, 5, 8, 3, 8, 7. Okay, right. 5, 7, 0, 9, 8, and 5, 8, 3, 8, 7, which is Ed Harris throwing down Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, smashing in the ground. Actually, smashing in the ground, then he throws it actually, and it comes back like a boomerang, because 7's a boomerang. So that's the image I have there. Curse you! Okay, well, okay, 4, 1, 0, 5, 9, 7, 8, 8, 5, 9. Retrieve the pen. Trying to cause me mischief, eh? 4, 1, which is Dan Aykroyd from the Ghostbusters. He's dressed as Omar Epps from Houses, so he's got the mega jacket on. And there's a van, and the van has got a big hot air balloon in it, which is what the 9 represents, and it's lifting off the ground. So it's kind of like an air ambulance. 7, 8, 8, 5, 9. Okay. Again, I'll just get through the rest of these and then we'll maybe chat for a couple of minutes. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Okay, just see where I am. Okay, in my head. Yes, okay. 5, 9, 7, 7, 2, 9, 7, 5, 4, 9. Oh, it's a bit painful there. I think that grip was putting a bit extra stress on. Okay, 5, 9. The Hulk saying you shall not pass. Gandalf the Grey, and he's talking to what do you call him? Vulture, for the character Vulture, because that's a bird, which what 2 represents. Okay, 9, 7, Noel Gallagher, 5, 4, 9. You can see his bones through his skin, which that represents. Oh my. Will I never learn? Okay. 8, 9, 3, 0, 1, 6, 1, 7, 5, 3. Woo. Okay. Okay. 8, 9, 3, 0, 1, 6, 1, 7, 5, 3. Okay, last 2. And we're done for the day again, my friends. Yes. Oh, what's going on in there? My God. Okay, take the pen, Lee. It's all good. Right, okay, let's go. 9, 2, 8, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 8, 2. Yeah. Okay. 9, 2, 8, 6. Sorry, 8, 4, 6. And 8, 1, 3, 8, 2. Okay, first of all, let's have a look. See if I'm correct. That looks good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'll just show them. Whoops, where am I? It's funny if all the ink fell off for the. Okay, so there we go. There's all the digits, and there's my with my amazing writing. So neat. There you go. Okay, so oops. There you go. Oh man, the things come off. Okay, I'll put that down there for now, my friends. Oh, it's just all going. This is live TV. You'd think I'd planned this. Spitting everywhere there. Okay. So, well, there's another day out of the way. Day 22. Again, yes, still a bit concerned about the forms. I thought a pain or a strain would go away after it's been over 2 weeks, close to 2.5 weeks now that I've from when I strained myself. It's there's no real bruise, not anything, but it's just whatever's happened, and it kind of happened to both forms. Because I was wearing my weight vest, because the plan was to keep adding a kilo each week, so I'm building up the strength for when I try the 10,000 pull-ups to pi, which all in one go, which it seems, I mean, even in my mind I'm like, is this possible? Because, you know, it's I don't know, it's just like the way that things are going now, you think, you know, how can you possibly do 10,000 pull-ups in a waking session, which is what I want to try, and memorise 10,000 digits of pi? But I think it's possible, and I want to at least try. Again, that specific challenge will only happen when I'm actually ready for it to happen, so that's probably later on in the year. So once I've memorised 10,000 digits, and like I say, I'll be memorising the 5,000th digits today, and then trying to recall, getting a bit better in my head the previous ones. So that's going to take us a good couple of hours. I might even be spending 3 hours a day just going over certain things. But I want to get them bedded in again, and then moving forward have a strategy for kind of, so I'm always on top of things, you know, at least to the best of my ability. And until I've got all the 10,000 digits in, which won't be for till, is it April or May, I don't really know. Then I can actually really start reinforcing and going through these, maybe going through like 1,000 digits a day, obviously 10 days, and then just keep repeating that, writing down, seeing what's sticking, what isn't, then repeating them things, so I'm not having to go through the whole lot again. And then obviously trying to build up the strength, hopefully once I've healed from the strain or whatever it is, and then build up my strength to attempt the 10,000 pull-ups while memorising all the 10,000 digits to pi in one waking session, because there's pull-up world records. I mean, I'm not going to be able to compete with them guys who do the speed and the endurance one. Well, in a way, mine will be endurance because it's in a waking period, and I'm expecting it to take 40 hours, maybe even more, I don't know. Again, can I even stay awake and function for that long? I've done it once before, but I wasn't functioning that well. But we'll see how that goes anyhow. But that's a plan, that's something that, it's a challenge I've set myself. The first thing is to do this 10,000 digits, and I hope you can see that I'm putting the effort in, so I'm not deluding myself on these things. I'm definitely going to try and do that challenge. Again, if the body will allow us to, but I'll get it into shape. Don't you worry about that, it will happen. Anyhow, my friends, okay, I shall see you tomorrow for another 10,000 digit pull-ups to pi, and have a great day. Bye bye, my friends, bye. Okay, hello, okay, next, yes, go, next, okay. Oh God, there's lots of steps to kind of post these things, isn't there? Let's just have a look and see if you're still active. So I'll give you a couple of minutes. Anyhow, so I've obviously been quite thorough again today on certain things again. I will be condensing everything. Once I've got all these things sorted out in the future, in my head, I'm going to be putting things into plan. I'm going to give the best content, the best advice I can give. Again, I'll probably do, my plan is to do a little course on it, going through all the processes, have all the information, everything I've learned, to assist people who might want to learn 10,000 digits of pi. And it's not just about learning 10 digits of pi, you don't have to learn 10,000. You know, just some people might be happy getting 100 or 500 or 1,000, I don't really know, but just to know the principles and the techniques to do it, which will hopefully filter through to other things, because we're training our mind and we're training our body with the pull-ups. But you know, maybe I'm not doing the body the best of favours right now, but it's just probably my own fault for not warming up and cooling down properly. I think that was so again, maybe I got a little bit too arrogant, saying I'll just do 100 pull-ups there, and in something strained there, so my bad. Okay, my friends, I shall see you tomorrow. Please like and share this video. It's not really getting much traction right now, but it's more, again, it's just to document what I'm doing, and then hopefully after I've done it and people can say, you know, oh you've done 10,000, and start to understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Maybe they'll be like still scratching their head going, why is he doing that for? What's the point of that? Well, what's the point in anything sometimes? You know, who invented the 100-meter sprint? It's just like people are like, why are they running 100 meters? Why are they running 200 meters? You know, they'll go as fast as they can. This is the same thing. Why are you doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi? You know, it's a challenge, and you know, to my knowledge, no one's ever done. I mean, people have memorized pi to 100,000 digits, maybe even more. But you know, doing it my own unique way is it's just something that popped in my head, and I thought, let's do it. Okay, my friends, until tomorrow, I shall see you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the old pull-ups to pi. Bye, guys. Bye, bye.